What is up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Hot Seat. I'm your boy Matt Diggs. Joining me is my co-host Chase Sellers.
Gang, gang.
What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great weekend. And this weekend we got some baseball. Everyone's playing. The Marlins are wearing their red uniforms, the City Edition. Pretty nice. Saw those?
I did. They look pretty cool.
They're sick. I bought one. I ran to the store and I bought one. I had to.
I saw that on your Snapchat story.
Yep. I bought a Brian Anderson jersey because he's making a comeback. He just
Well,
came off the IL.
hopefully, we'll see.
All right, this week we got a bunch for you guys going on. The guy who deserves the hot seat is Aaron Judge because the dude's just absolutely killing it. It's about time he did something. I
Yeah,
mean, I
after all
hate the
those
Yankees,
strikeouts to
but
start the season.
it's about time he's hot now. Good for them. The Yankees are looking for a run. I believe they're playing the White Sox tonight. That should be a good matchup. We got some power rankings for you, a little bit of standings action. And what's crazy to me is what I want to talk about, and I know Chase wants to too, is there's a lot of no hitters this year. And there's something going on with the ball because I remember last year, I think the hitters had a problem with it, but now it's the pitch, or the other way around, vice versa. There's
Yeah.
something going on with the way they change the balls, and it's been an issue because now people like Clayton Kershaw are starting to say it's no good for the game. It's crazy.
Well, it shouldn't benefit either side. It should just be a baseball. It shouldn't have
Yeah,
to be deadened or whatever they were saying it was last year. Just should be baseball.
yeah.
Like I don't
We'll
understand
talk
why
about
we're trying to give people advantages. You shouldn't give people advantages.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the 3-0 swing, the famous thing over the weekend. If some of you guys haven't heard, there's a lot of controversy with the guy Mercedes on the White Sox, one of their best players right now. He swung in a 3-0 pitch when they were up, I believe, what was it, 15 runs?
Yeah,
They were
it
up
was
15
something
runs,
insane.
and he swung 3-0. And Tony La Russa, his own manager, had a problem with it. So there was a little altercation. I think he got benched the game or something crazy like that.
Are you
And
serious?
current players were chiming off on it. I know CC had a little bit of a flair when he was talking about the situation. There's a lot to talk about this week, but right now we'll just jump into Aaron Judge. Chase put in the stats right here. So Chase, you want to talk about this for a little bit? Let's talk about Aaron
Yeah, so
Judge.
this was a couple days ago when I found it. Aaron Judge was hitting 298, 12 home runs, tied for third in the MLB. He had 24 RBIs, not considerably high for how many stars there are on the Yankees, just because how bad they were doing at the beginning of the season. He was batting like 220, and now he's batting 298. He's been going on a hitting streak, and now look at his OPS, on base plus slugging. It's over 1,000. He's just playing out of his mind right now for the Yankees.
Yeah, I mean,
He's back to his MVP numbers right now, honestly.
yeah, I don't follow the Yankees, but I know this dude's been slashing. When they went to Baltimore, I think he had three straight home runs in three straight games. The dude's killing it. He's on a tear. I mean, he's built for this. It's literally
Yeah.
his size. He's built to hit like this. This shouldn't be something eye-opening, but since he's dealt with a lot of injuries, this is something that's just it should all be clicking for him because he's a big dude. He should be putting up these numbers during this time. He really should.
And you know what's sad is you're going to see a player like this. He will probably put consistent numbers up, but he's going to be injured a lot in his career. He probably won't make the Hall of Fame because of that. It's because of injuries.
I think it's too early for that. Was he in the league three
I'm
years
just
already?
saying if he
Yeah,
doesn't make
yeah,
Hall
yeah,
of Fame, it's going to be due to injuries. And
yeah. Well, that's like David Wright. My captain, he's not going to make the Hall of Fame because of injuries.
I mean, he never won a championship, right?
Yeah. I mean, oh, also, shout out to Derek Jeter because they're doing a little video on him like they did for Michael Jordan. He's
Yeah,
getting his own little ESPN video about
that's
some
good.
highlights. But what's funny is he's dated some of Hollywood's finest, and some people are saying like that's like the highlight of his career. Even though the dude's a five-time World Series winner, even though the dude's captain of New York, they're talking about the
And
girls
one of
he's
the
been
best
with.
shortstops of all time, if not the
Lit-
best shortstop of all time.
Literally, it's crazy. And he still hasn't been inducted yet because of COVID. Crazy. Bro, I got friends who admired Derek Jeter, who loved this guy, and just like to see videos on him, pretty cool. I mean, I don't like the Yankees, but it'll be cool to watch
Oh, yeah, it'll
as a
definitely get the
baseball
crowd
fan.
hyped up.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about the power ranks in a little bit, but I just want to show you guys what I was talking about with this. As CC rips the White Sox manager, you guys could see. Now Tony La Russa is an old school guy. I don't know how old he is. He's about like I don't want.
73, I think.
Yeah, he was the commissioner's assistant. He was whatever he was doing, so he knows baseball through and through.
So
He's well
after
respected.
he retired with the Cardinals in 2011. After 2011, they won the World Series, and then he went to Arizona to be a scouting coordinator or something. And then I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing there for a long time. I don't. And then he just got the job kind of out of nowhere, I think.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
76 also.
he's well respected around baseball. So I mean, for CC to come out with something like this is a little like you just retired, bro. You're nothing crazy. He's a see like him. He's a Hall of Fame 50-50, but Tony Lewis is already there. He's respected by teams, the league, the commissioner. This dude, if he's unhappy that his player swung a 3-0 pitch, he has every right to be because he's an old school baseball player. And even though baseball is all the new kids are 19, 20 playing, it's still respect. But pitchers don't care anymore. So I don't think Tony Lewis should have been out of touch or, has a problem with that. I think he should have just said, all right, it is what it is. Because you're not going to slow down the game. If anything, he's going to come out of the game. There's no way he's going to slow it down. Yeah, and their manager won. I think he won AL Manager of the Year last year, and he got fired for Tony La Russa, which is crazy.
Well, the White Sox were supposed to be really good last year, and they kind of just fell off. But this year, they're probably the best team in baseball right now. So I mean, if they keep pitching the way they're pitching, hitting the way they're hitting, they can just keep Mercedes going.
Dude, that kid might win. I was telling you before. I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year.
I think he will. But he's a rookie at 28, which sucks. Like he grinded his whole career in the minors, finally got a chance at MLB, and he's taking advantage of it. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, has a chance for MVP, and he's hitting a home run on a 3-0 count. Who cares? You put a position player in. He's throwing 47 miles per hour. Don't put him in there if you don't want him to home run. If you don't want him to hit a home run, put a relief pitcher in there that's going to throw 90 miles per hour and try to get location, a better command on his pitch. Like you're just asking for someone to home run off of, like hit a home run off of you if you put somebody like Luis Arias in there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Or I think it was William Mastidio, or I don't know how to say his last name.
The big guy from the Twins, the chubby guy.
Yeah, he's their backup catcher, I believe.
The turtle, yeah.
Yeah, turtle.
Well, look, I was going to pull up the hitters because Judge is in our hot seat, and he's currently ranked 9 right now. I mean, these numbers they're not good, but they're good for him. Right there. What is he, 579 slugging percentage. That's a big number for him. But, I mean, you know what? Honestly, we don't bring it up a lot, but Xander Bogaerts, he deserves some credit. This dude is probably the best shortstop right now. He's so, underrated because no one talks about him. He's the best shortstop in the league right now.
He's in his prime.
I'll tell you 2 reasons why. He's carrying the Red Sox hitting, him and JD Martinez, but mostly him with the infield. And look at those numbers, bro. For a shortstop, 26 RBIs and 9 home runs already. Bro, no wonder the Red Sox are in first place. His last 7 games, 10 hits, 2 home runs. He's putting up video game numbers, and he's been a player who's known to hit, but he's only 28, and he's with them for a while, so he's their guy. But
the only problem with the Red Sox is they have no pitching. They don't have they have no help on the mound, which is bad. They have a good closer. Matt Barnes is okay, but I mean,
Chris Sale needs to come back too.
Yeah, once Chris Sale comes back, that's going to help them out a lot. I mean, look at Jesse Winker for Cincinnati. Him and Nicholas Castellanos are carrying that team offensively, and Cincinnati still is terrible.
Yeah, we talked about Castellanos. I think we talked about Winkler too, right?
I don't think we've talked about Winker yet.
We'll talk about him when we fit time. There's our guy, Yerman Mercedes. This dude's gonna win AL Rookie of the Year. You guys heard it here first. I'm making the call. He wins AL Rookie of the Year.
Well, if you stop the season right now, he's unanimously Rookie of the Year in the AL, 100%.
And now let's take a look at the pitching, because the pitching this year, bro, Jacob deGrom should have a no-hitter. The way these guys are throwing no-hitters like literally water, it's coming out of nowhere. This dude should have a no-hitter.
You see what he did in Class A, bro, against the Palm Beach Cardinals? Destroyed
he smoked the Cardinals pack. Smoked them. I'm sorry, but
8 strikeouts in 3 innings.
He smoked 18 and 19-year-olds, bro. He had a no-hitter going. Bro, he bought Chick-fil-A for the guys too. He literally disrespected you guys in your own field and bought Chick-fil-A. He said, "I'm leaving. Peace."
Wait, he bought Chick-fil-A for the Cardinals players?
No, for the Mets. After he struck out 8 or 9, he bought the whole team food. That's carrying the team on your back. I mean, bro, look at this. .68 ERA, and this dude, he's going to have a no-hitter this year.
I don't think Mercedes wins Rookie of the Year. What? I think it's John Means for the Orioles.
Oh, the pitcher?
No, he threw a no-hitter. Should have been a perfect game, but he threw a wild pitch.
He's not a rookie, though.
I thought he was.
He was in the league last year and the year before that.
Are you serious? Oh
Yeah.
my God, he was. All right, never mind. He's not gonna be rookie. I'm an idiot.
No, because I remember when he was
He was
pitching
an
against them,
all-star in 2019. Yeah,
when
wow.
he was pitching against the Mets, they were saying, "No, this kid's good." He was dealing, but
Well, he's gonna win comeback player of the year
buddy, you're in Baltimore. You're not gonna win that
or most
much.
improved player if there's a most improved player in MLB.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
he's a
don't think
good
there
pitcher,
is,
but
but
dude, this is just ridiculous. And what's crazy to me is these top 10 guys haven't thrown a no hitter yet, and they're the best pitchers in baseball. Look at these ERAs, all ones.
look at all the
One,
pitchers that are pitching in the ones and the twos.
bro. This is insane to me. I mean, DeGrom's gonna win when he comes back. He's got
Can you
Cy
compare
Young in the bag.
this year to last year? Can you go to last year and let's just see like
Yep.
what would the lowest ERAs were in the top
Well,
10?
you want to count last year? You want to go to a full 2019 season?
Full 20. Well, 2019. We'll do 2019.
Yeah, because that's like a more realistic. Again, DeGrom won it this year. I'm pretty sure. Oh no.
Look at that. The number one guy had a 2.
Yeah, DeGrom.
And it was the top 5 pitchers in the league that year in Soroka, Verlander, Cole, and DeGrom and Ryu. However you say his last name. Ryu. Jack Flaherty, look at him. 11-8, 2.7. He's having a better season this year. He's 8-0.
That's your boy. You think he's an all-star yet, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%. He's one of the best pitchers in the NL right now.
Yeah. I mean, let's go team-wise. Who is ranked number 1? Oh.
That's on hitting. Go to pitching.
I'm
going to say Yankees.
Dodgers.
Oh, bro. Padres. You Darvish carrying them. Yankees were 4th. We were both pretty close.
Bro, look at this. Everyone's bashing the Marlins. Read me that number. 7.
Yeah. Well, they have some
bro,
good pitching.
I love the Mets. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But this Marlins team, bro, is just – they're so young and they're so good. And they have the veterans to help them through it. Like Aguilar's has the power. This kid, Trevor Rogers, the pitcher, he's been wheeling and dealing. You have Alcantara behind him.
I like Alcantara.
This is a good Marlins team. He was a Cardinal, wasn't he?
Yeah, we traded him for Ozuna.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this Marlins team is good. They're in 3rd place right now. It's the Braves and Nationals at the bottom. And then
I think the
Mets,
Cardinals
Phillies,
won
Marlins.
that trade, but it depends how well he does for the Marlins in the long term.
It depends how he turns out, yeah.
Right now, the Cardinals won the trade because they went to multiple playoff appearances. But if Alcantara becomes a beast like he's projected to become, then the Cardinals lose that trade.
Now, since I'll do my power rankings first, and then you could go. With these power rankings, honestly, I would take the Padres out of number 1. To me, they just don't show me enough faith.
Well, you're still on pitching stats from 2020.
Oh, pitching? So
Yeah,
I'll go to hitting.
Well,
Overall.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just think I wouldn't change anything out of this top 10. I would take the Reds out because.
Oh, I would change this top 10.
I would. Okay, so honestly, out of this list, I keep the Red Sox at 1. They deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the Astros out.
Well, look up a power rankings thing, and we'll go from that because this is just hitting stats. Because like, I don't have the Blue Jays in my top 10. The Rays wouldn't be my top 10. The Reds wouldn't be. The Cubs wouldn't be. The Twins wouldn't be my top 10.
The Twins should be up there, buddy. Sorry,
they're one of the worst teams in baseball right now.
You think so?
They're not doing very good at all. Not at all.
Yeah. They didn't get no hit though, right? No, listen, the Mariners suck, dude. They got no hit twice already, or 3 times, something like that.
Credit ESPN for letting us use their power rankings.
Yep, thank you, ESPN. I mean, I'm probably gonna change it around. So
I think White Sox are number 1. I think they are.
Dude, Giolito, stud. Carlos Rendon, stud. They're doing good.
Lance Lynn's a stud.
Michael Kopech's okay.
The Dylan Cease, rookie pitcher.
Yep.
First year.
Yerman Mercedes is like hitting over 360, bro. That's insane.
I like where they have the Padres and the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, I would switch this honestly. I would put the Dodgers at 2nd.
I could see that. I think the Padres are one of the best, if not the best team, one of the best.
See, but I think they only go by records though. Like this is why I don't like this. Overall as a team, you look at how they play. I don't think the Giants.
But you kind of have to go off record though. Like, I mean, we're quarter through the season now. Teams got to start playing better. And if the Giants can hold on to their over 500, then they might be able to make a wild card.
I think they need to make a change. I think they need to trade. They need some pitching, man. They need some
Kevin
pitching.
Gausman's pitching out of his mind right now.
Kevin Gausman. I can't name anyone else in that rotation besides. Oh, Johnny Cueto. I don't know if he's still there, but
I don't even know if he's still there, bro.
yeah. I mean, Oakland A's have been hot. They're always hot. Good for them. I would keep them in there. This top 10, I don't have. Oh, look, there's your boys.
They were the first team to get 20 wins in the NL.
They were ranked 4th. I mean, they'll probably be back up there.
Oh yeah, top 10.
And then the Mets. See, like I've been watching them. They've been on a win streak, but they're playing the Marlins tonight. That should be something easy. I wouldn't say
is
easy.
still on the Giants, by the way.
What happened?
He's still on the Giants.
Oh, Cueto.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're going top 10, I wouldn't base it off this. I mean, I would keep the teams I would keep in here, yeah. But I would, if I'm being real deal, I would take out the Astros and the Blue Jays, and I'd honestly put in the Mets and the Phillies. The Phillies are. I mean, their record doesn't show, but they're good.
Yeah,
They're
they are
a
good.
team.
I think
They've
the
been
Braves are
playing
good
good.
too. I think the Braves are. I think
hate
they
the
can.
Braves.
The Braves can be better than what they are right now.
I hate the Braves. But yeah, this power ranking it's all right. I mean, let's just take a look. I know we're getting off topic, but let's take a look at Corey Kluber's no-hitter. Now, good for him. And I know people in Cleveland, I was reading tweets and everything, they were happy for him. Some people were like, oh, he couldn't do this in Cleveland. Just be happy for the guy. He carried that rotation. He brought you Cy Youngs. He brought you to a World Series. Just be happy for him. He's trying to get his career back in New York, one of the toughest places to do it. Because just say from here on out he chokes in the playoffs, he does all this, then what? You got to give him credit. I mean, he's old, but in Texas he was okay. Just let him have it. Let him have his moment.
He didn't even pitch in Texas. I don't think.
He didn't pitch. I thought he was on Texas last year.
Yeah, he was. I don't think he even pitched. I think they traded him. I think that's when they traded him. Yeah, I think that's when he went to the Yankees. I think they didn't even. He wasn't. You spelled his name wrong, but he wasn't on the team.
Oops.
Like he was on the team, but I don't even think he had an appearance. He might have had like one inning or something.
Let's see. Stats.
Go to Baseball Reference.
Okay.
You think Kluber's a Hall of Famer if he wins a championship?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think he honestly already is a Hall of Famer, even without one. Look, he grinded in the minors, dude. 4 years in the minors.
No, he pitched one game.
He pitched one inning.
I mean,
and he had one strikeout, and they just gave up on him. And did you see they were giving away Corey Kluber bobbleheads?
Yeah.
At the Texas Rangers Yankees game, the day he gave out the no-hitter. I thought that was hilarious. They were, I guess, like whoever runs the marketing was like, oh, let's buy some Corey Kluber bobbleheads. We just got a Hall of Fame pitcher. Well, he's gone now. We have a bunch of these bobbleheads. We don't know what to do with it. Oh, when whenever the Yankees and Corey Kluber comes into town, we'll just give them out on Corey Kluber Day. I think that's hilarious what they did.
I didn't hear that, but honest, that's pretty funny. You know what we should start doing? What I want to start doing?
What?
We should start talking about some like the current moves that go on. Because I always used to follow this page, and shout out to MLB Rumors. They don't have everything exactly, but it's just an idea, like the little transactions. Like Pete Alonso's on the IL for his hand.
Whoa. Did the Rays trade Willy Adames today?
Oh, yeah, that's what I had to tell you. Willy Adames is gone. They traded him for 2 pitchers because the Rays need pitching help, and apparently Wander Franco will be called up. I don't know when, but he will be called up.
Oh, that kid's supposed to be amazing, but Willy Adames is pretty good.
He'll help the Brewers team out because Yelich isn't doing anything. I like Yelich, but
he's hitting terrible this year.
Yelich has got to step his game up. Like, bro, he's an all-star. Yeah, he's hurt all the time. He's a good player. I mean, that Brewers team gets me mad because they have the potential.
He just came back. He just came back from it.
Yeah, they have the potential to be good, and then they flop. They flop.
I didn't even see that. When did that happen? Oh, that happened 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Wander Franco kid's going to be amazing.
He's quick. He's got quick hands.
He's what, 19 years old?
No, I think he's a little bit older than that.
He's 20.
20?
He just turned 20.
You're pulling up those stats fast. You're like a machine today.
Bro, I got quick fingers, bro.
You're like a
I'm a good
machine
typer.
today.
I know, man. I'm a good typer.
Let's
All right.
see.
What other did anybody
What do
else
you
get
want to talk
traded
about?
today?
No, I think some guys still have a job. I'm pretty
Huh?
sure. I'm pretty sure the guys still have a job. I don't think anybody got sent down. Anyone got
Oh.
traded. I
Oh,
think guys have a
Hicks.
job.
Aaron Hicks had went undergo wrist surgery today. Steven
Yeah,
Strasburg came back from the injured list.
he pitched in Trenton. He had a little rehab stint over
Real
there.
Muto went on the 10-day injured list. Nick Senzel's on the injured list.
Nick Senzel's good. I like him.
Anthony Santander is activated from the injured list. Kirilov's back from the injured list for the Twins.
Oh, you know what we need to talk about? Albert Pujols.
Yes, I have it on there.
Yep, Albert Pujols to LA.
Man, I was hoping so much that the Cardinals were going to pick him up.
I
was
thought
like,
that was going to happen. A storybook
Don
ending.
Mozeliak, please do something that the Cardinals fans like for once. Well, other than the Nolan Arenado trade. Please get Albert Pujols. Nope.
Yeah.
Goes to the Dodgers. Going to win a championship this year.
I don't think Dodgers take it. I don't think so.
They got the machine now, man.
My top 5 World Series contenders. I'm throwing my Mets in there. It's the Mets,
Cardinals,
the White Sox, the Padres, the Yankees, and Oakland. Those are my 5.
I think the Mets are in there.
I think the Mets are in there. If they're getting. You got to remember, they're getting Syndergaard back. They're getting Carrasco back. The Grom's coming back.
I thought they're still on the injured list.
Everyone's coming back within the next month or so, or 2 months, whatever it will be. And by July, I believe we'll be playing 500 baseball. So I think they got a good shot at the playoffs. And every stadium is going back to 100% capacity, which is good for MLB. So I think everyone's going to come in. It's going to be a packed house. It's going to be a fun year of summer, something that everyone wants to see.
Yeah, I saw the Cardinals are going back to 100% in June.
Yeah,
I probably won't go, but
if they make the playoffs, you better be wearing that Redbird shirt, and I'll be wearing my Mets
if they
jersey.
make the playoffs, I'll go to a Cardinals game. I don't like going to the city anymore because I don't know. I just don't want to get into it on the podcast.
No, it's all good. Why, St. Louis is bad?
No, I love the city of St. Louis. Great city. I just don't want to have to wear a mask. I just don't want to go to a Cardinals game. Yeah, I'll watch it on TV.
What the Mets are doing is, I think if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But that whole thing is going to change.
I don't have the vaccine, so
I don't have it either. That's a different topic, though.
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, yeah, we can't discuss that here. I like viewers.
I like viewers.
I like viewers. I'm not trying to get canceled when we just started.
Me either, man. Yeah. On to the, maybe we'll make a podcast about politics or something. Maybe one day.
All right, back to Albert Pujols. Back to Albert Pujols.
I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, listen, I didn't think the Dodgers would take him out of all teams because they don't need any help. But apparently, there's guys on the IL. I mean, it's hard for me to follow the West.
Yeah, I think they just also took one of their top prospects back down to the AAA. Or injured. He was either they reinstated him to the minors or they put him on the injured list.
I hope it wasn't Gavin Lux. That kid's pretty good.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Gavin Lux. I really think it was.
That kid's good. I like that kid. All right, so I don't know. We'll talk about this move. I think it's a good move. Is he a Hall of Famer now that this trade is gone through?
He's 100. He was a Hall of Famer.
He's 100% Hall of Famer.
15 years ago.
Yeah, he was a Hall of Famer just for his Cardinals career.
Yeah. He had 2
Angels,
Hall of Fame
he didn't really
careers.
do anything. He didn't make an All-Star game with the Angels. He didn't do anything with the Angels, really.
The good thing is he'll retire as a Cardinal. Like he made one All-Star game.
With
2015.
With the Angels?
Uh-huh. He hit 40 bombs that season. Hit 240. But our Pujols will always be remembered as a Cardinal and not an Angel. That's what I love to see because I don't want him to be remembered as an Angel. I want him to be remembered how good he was for the Cardinals.
He'll sign a one-day contract.
I hope so, man. And he's never striking out more than 100 times, like more than 94 times in a season.
Yeah, he'll sign a one-day contract. I think so. I think he'll sign a one-day contract with them at the end of the season. Well, if LA wins a ring, I think he'll be a little happy. But I honestly don't think they're going to put him on the playoff roster. I think they'll drop him, and I don't think he'll make the playoff roster. Only because in a playoff scenario, I want all my best guys there. I want guys giving me 100%. I know he's a veteran leader, like that's cool and all, but it's the
Yeah.
playoffs, man. You got teams like coming for you. You just won the World Series list. You got teams up your neck, and the Padres want to get you too the most, and you have the Giants coming out of nowhere too. Because if they take control, who knows what could happen?
That's the best
Baseball's a
division in
crazy game
baseball
like
right
that.
now.
Bro, baseball's literally the craziest game because the Giants were literally on our rankings. If we go back, they were ranked dead last, and they proved us wrong. They proved me wrong because I
They
thought they
proved
were
us
gonna.
both wrong. I didn't think Kevin
Yeah,
Gausman was going to pitch that good.
I didn't think anything about the Giants was
And
good.
Brandon Crawford's having a comeback season
Yeah,
after we
yeah.
just
Look,
dogged him for the first 2 episodes.
yeah. Oh, you know what else we could tell you about the A's? Their relocation. I don't know if any of you guys heard, but the Oakland A's want to get out of Oakland because apparently there's not enough fans and the fans suck in
Well, yeah, there's
Oakland.
not enough money. There's not enough money in
Yeah,
it.
and
Like there's
The
too
Raiders
many
got out.
teams in California. Too many teams.
The Raiders got out, and the Oakland's next. But I mean, if they move to Vegas, it's a smart move business wise because everyone's in Vegas. The one thing I don't like though is you're not going to get baseball fans there. You're going to get people who are just going to blow money and go do something
See,
like this
I don't
stupid.
think it would be a smart move to go to Vegas. I think why don't you take a team to Mexico or something? Take a team to Cuba. Take a team to if you take a team to Cuba, you know how many fans you'll get?
Oh yeah.
Or like Puerto Rico or something. Oh my gosh, you'll get so many fans.
If MLB ever went international, like they put teams in
Well,
different
it kind
places,
of is. We have a Canadian team in the Blue Jays, but I mean,
yeah, that'd be crazy though. Because if you think about it, you know how many
imagine like
guys.
the Puerto Rican. I don't even know what you put your team name as. Puerto Rican Athletics or something.
You would
Puerto
have,
Rico
yeah.
Athletics. That'd be so cool, and you get so many fans. How many people live in Puerto Rico? I'll look that up. You keep talking.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the thing is also in Puerto Rico, it's not really like known to be like a rich place. So
Oh, there's not a lot of people in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
they're gonna have to put in all the money to build a stadium. They're gonna probably have less fans. People, I don't know how Puerto Rico is. It's a beautiful place, but I don't think it has the financial stability to have a stadium and a
Trying
team.
to think, where could they go? They could go to
How did
Oklahoma.
how did Oakland even have that? Like, how did Oakland have the stability for it? You know what though? A lot of people said that Charlotte should be an MLB city, and this has been an ongoing thing for like years. Is that Charlotte isn't a baseball city? But I don't know anything about Charlotte, so I can't tell you that it is or not.
I'm gonna see what cities they're thinking, what they're
Yeah,
looking at so far.
I don't know anything about Charlotte, but just let's go. Let's see the matchups tonight for you guys who are gonna watch this tonight or whenever this comes out. You got the Orioles and Nationals for this upcoming weekend. Red Sox are playing the Phillies. White Sox versus Yankees. Brewers Reds. Twins Indians. Mets Marlins. Pirates Braves. Rays and Blue Jays. Astros
Oh, the
Rangers.
Cardinals play the Cubs for the first time tonight this whole season. I'm like so excited. First time we get to see a Cubs Cardinals matchup.
Cubs Cardinals. You got Kyle Hendricks versus Carlos Martinez.
This
Right
is
here.
one of the best rivalries in MLB history. One of the best.
Let's go to the game. I'll fly out to you right now.
I wish, dude. I wish. I want to go to a Cardinals game
uh,
so bad. If our Pujols would have signed with the Cardinals, you best bet I would have went to a Cardinals game.
oh yeah,
100%.
100%. I believe you would too. Any Cardinal fan would. Any OG Cardinal fan would.
Yeah.
The Rockies
Let's
playing the
see.
Diamondbacks.
I might go to a Cardinals
Oakland's
game this year.
Oakland's. You will. It's baseball. Hey, you'll be there.
I
I
want to
know.
go
I
when
know
Jack
you.
Flaherty's pitching though.
You'll be there. Diamondbacks playing the Rockies. Oakland's playing the Angels, Dodgers, Giants, Mariners, Padres. Out of this whole matchup, I honestly think the best game would probably be, let's see, White Sox Yankees.
Yeah,
That's got to be
Carlos
the best game.
Rundown and Jordan Montgomery.
Either
I mean,
not
Montgomery's
even that.
struggling, but it's
Dude,
just
it's
that
going to
game's
be a
going to be
hitting
high
game.
scoring.
It's going to be a hitting matchup. Bold
I think
prediction.
Rodon is good, but I don't know if he'll be able to control the Yankees, man.
Bold prediction. Tim Anderson strikes out and has a terrible game. Definitely striking out. And Aaron Judge hits a home run. Aaron Judge goes deep tonight to keep his hot bat going.
I think Yerman Mercedes goes. I think he'll hit a
Oh,
double.
I forgot about him.
I think Mercedes homers and Jose Abreu homers. And I think Judge will homer. And is Brett Gardner playing for him still?
I think he's benched. I think Clint Frazier took over that
Brett
job.
Gardner's going to get a pinch hit home run in the 9th. There you go.
Bold prediction.
That's my bold prediction. Brett Gardner pinch hit home run.
You going to be watching the game? or any game.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
I have
watching the
MLB
Cardinals
Network,
Cubs game.
so I have MLB Network, so I flipped through.
I'm gonna listen to Dan McLaughlin and hopefully Brad Thompson on the call for the Cardinals Cubs.
The boys in the studio.
I would love to do a Cardinals Cubs game because I do some color or play-by-play too. I work at a radio station in Farmington. I know you don't know what Farmington is. It's a city where I live, and I do play-by-play sports broadcasting. I would love to do a Cardinals Cubs game, man.
That's fun. The play-by-play broadcasting is definitely got to be fun.
One of
Because
those
you're always
schools that
into
we
it.
cover, they just won their first district championship in school history for baseball. And the pitcher is going to a D1 college, and he pitched a no-hitter. It was amazing.
Good for him. You called that no-hitter?
I called it. I didn't think
You
it was a
gotta get us
no-hitter,
some
though.
footage.
So Carson Lowry, a player for the Lesterville, he hit the ball, and then the second baseman, I didn't think he erred. I thought it was an infield hit, but I guess they credited him with the error after the game. So it was a no-hitter. It was almost a perfect game.
Damn. That's crazy. Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see where he goes.
I think he throws like 90 miles per hour, if they said, or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and he's
crazy.
like in the city literally has 391 people and he's going Division 1.
Yeah. Good for that kid.
Brock
Strasburg
Wakefield.
comes back tonight. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
think we did,
yeah,
right?
I said he
Yeah.
got activated from the injured list.
He's gonna have an easy matchup against the Orioles, to be honest. He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be easy win for the Nationals. I mean,
the
Orioles.
There's teams that
stink.
just piss me off, and it's the Orioles, Mariners, Tigers. It's just teams that fold as soon as the season starts. It's like, bro, just take the spring training. Like they should just go down in Florida and just play in like regular games and have fun. They don't belong playing with these big teams. They don't belong playing with the big guys. I would, in the beginning of the season, I would have said the same thing about the Giants, the Marlins, the Red Sox. But these guys are proving me wrong because these guys are showing up. The Orioles, I get it; they're all young.
Thing
no
is,
one's
also
showing up.
nobody expected the Orioles to do good, and just 5 years ago, the Orioles were good. They were a World Series contender, and
Honestly,
now they just stink. They got old, and everybody's gone.
I kind of take back my slander of the Mariners organization because they're not that bad. Now that I'm looking at it, and
They have too many
thinking about
young
them,
guys. They're too young.
I don't think they're bad. They're not even in last place. I'm sorry, Seattle, for
No, the
bashing
Rangers
you
are
guys.
trash. The Rangers suck.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. That's a joke of a
Well,
franchise.
Joey Gallo is a bust this
He'll
season.
be on the Mets. Bold prediction: he gets traded to the Mets. Joey
That
Gallo.
would suck for you guys. I'm sorry if that
You
happens.
think so?
I think Gallo's a bust, man. I mean,
Yeah,
he had
all our guys are injured.
he had like 1 or 2 good seasons with them where he had over 40 home runs and batted 240, 220. Oh, he didn't even bat. My bad. He hit 40, 41, then 40, and he was hitting 209, 206.
Yeah, but
Do
our
you
whole
really-
team
do
is
you want
injured.
him
We
on
need
your team?
somebody.
Look at
Kinda.
Jack Flaherty, 8-0 on the season.
Oh, this
Best
is
start.
what I wanted to get to.
Just so you know,
ESPN's really
Jack
blessing
Flaherty,
us.
best start for the Cardinals since Bob Gibson. Best start.
Really? That
Yep.
long?
Yeah, that long. Like you would
I'm
think
trying to
Chris
think.
Carpenter or Adam Wainwright.
That's what I was gonna say. Chris Carpenter. That dude was amazing for them.
Well, when we won in 2011, Chris Carpenter was like 0-7 to start the season. He was doing terrible. And then he just picked it up. And then he
A
ended
lot
up
of these guys,
doing
dude. A
like
lot of
10-7 or something, 10-8, 11-8.
what I noticed from like watching just every team, like the veteran guys, you notice like they'll half-ass it, they'll do whatever. But once it comes around, like it gets serious in the playoffs,
Oh.
these dudes turn into animals and wake up out of nowhere.
You're cutting out.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you cut out. There you go. You're back.
I'm back.
You're back. What were you saying? Something about the old guys, old veterans.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. What I was saying was like the veterans, they seem to give up. Like in the beginning of the season, everything is slow. But then when the playoff comes around, they just pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, these guys just go like the veterans because they know they got something to play for.
Well, the thing is, baseball, nothing matters until playoffs.
August. Yeah.
Nothing matters until the playoffs.
No, you're right.
The season does not matter until you're in the play, because in baseball, it doesn't matter how good or bad you are. If you make the playoffs, it doesn't matter who you have on the mound, you can win. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. That's the one thing I love about baseball because it's a team sport. You can't get carried. Like Mike Trout is the greatest player of all time. Have you seen him? He's carried the Angels to the playoffs once, twice. He's had no help on that team. He is
It's
this year though,
crazy.
and they're still bad.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I'm just saying, like, that's something I notice is that these guys don't go hard until. And I understand it, I get it, but like, you don't. Wouldn't you want to be an all-star? Like, wouldn't you just want to be an all-star one more time?
Yeah, would you rather be an all-star or healthy for the World Series?
You're right. You're even, but what if they leave you out of the roster? Some teams are grimy and they do that. I think that's what's gonna happen to Albert Pujols. They're gonna cut him off the playoff roster. I don't think he'll be
Man,
on a
I
playoff
really want him
roster.
to win another World Series. I mean, he's already a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer, no doubt. But for another World Series, if he gets another World Series, and dude, our Bulls, I mean, that puts him in the. He's already in the debate for greatest player of all time. If he gets 3 rings in baseball, that's really hard to do, man. 3 rings is hard to do. I mean, that's gonna. And Mike Trout has 0. That might change my debate on Albert Pujols if he gets another ring.
You want to go through these stats really quick, or I'll go over. I'll go over the hitters. You go over pitchers.
Okay.
So for batting leaders, we have Mercedes still in first. The top. It's been the same 5 guys. I see Adam Frazier's new to the list. He just came in. I
We
mean,
have
good.
dead balls on our thing here. Like they're making dead balls, but players are still hitting the ball really well. So you're either hitting the ball really well or you're
Or
hitting
you're
it
not
really
hitting at
bad.
all. Yeah, and it's the same guys like up to this point that we've seen. We've seen these names on this list each
Yeah.
week. And then we'll go to home runs. Shohei Ohtani, man, this dude's just showing up to play. Hitting, pitching, fielding.
Yeah,
14
I didn't
bombs
think he was
already,
going to be this
man.
good.
I didn't think he would have 14 home runs this year. I thought he would be, I thought they would put him as more of a
I
pitcher.
thought he was
But
going
I
to get
guess I
hurt.
was wrong. I guess I
Oh,
was wrong.
did you see they moved it? They're playing him in the outfield.
Yeah,
They're
they
playing
put
it.
him in.
Look,
They put him
they
in the
listen
outfield.
to the.
That's
I
for
guess they
pitching.
listened to the podcast because I told them they need to play him in the outfield. And look what they're doing. They're
Okay,
playing him in the outfield. They're saving his arm.
good. Listen, as long as they watch this, I mean, make something happen. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
slandering them a little bit. Now that you have Ohtani, well, I
Yeah,
mean,
they like
Trout's
me a
out.
little bit more than they like you, probably, because I had them in the top 15 to start the season in power
Yeah,
rankings when you were
Trout's
you
hurt
were
now, though.
are you yeah, oh yeah, he's in the IL for 10 days. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's not something serious, but they're just trying to play it precautious, I guess.
Tell them to be a real organization since they listen to you, and tell them to make some trades and get pitchers.
I'm pretty sure I did. Come on, Angels. Let's get some pitchers in there. You got Ohtani. You can only pitch him once every 4 weeks, so you got to get somebody else in there. You got to get an
Barely.
ace. You don't have an ace.
Let's see.
Trade for DeGrom
RBIs.
or
Trey
Brandon
Mancini.
Woodruff.
See, I like this story though. Sorry to cut you off, but Trey Mancini, I like this comeback player. 39 ribbies. I mean, it said that he's on the Orioles, but it's an MLB team. He's doing good. Good for him. JD Martinez, bro, guaranteed All Star. He will guaranteed be an All Star. This dude's just too hot.
Do you think he's a Hall of Famer? I think it's too early to tell.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I don't
World
think
Series
so.
champ,
Is he? Who do you win with? Red
Red
Sox?
Sox, 2018.
You know what's crazy is, bro. Do you remember the Tigers team with him,
Him, Victor
David
Martinez.
Price, Victor Martinez,
Yes. Miguel
Miguel
Cabrera.
Cabrera? Dude,
Oh, who
that
was
was
their
one of the
catcher?
best teams
Oh,
in
who was his name?
baseball.
What was him? What was that name? Their catcher.
He was that was probably one of the best teams in baseball. Alex Avila was there.
Yes, Alex Avila. He plays on the
Bro,
Diamondbacks now, doesn't he?
that team was probably one of like we talk about like overall teams.
Justin Verlander was on that team too at one point.
That team would have probably been one of the best teams in baseball if they would have. I don't even know what happened with them. They just didn't win.
They made the World Series. They lost to the Giants.
They scattered. I mean, listen, that would have been sick. They made it again though and lost to the Royals. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
that was the Mets and Royals. Remember Daniel Murphy?
Don't remind me of it. Don't remind me of it. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know.
You
what
guys
you're talking
made it
about.
though. You guys made it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at saves. Look at saves. Oh wait, I will. I'll talk about saves.
Slanders. Yeah, you could go for the pitchers.
My boy Alex Ray is up there.
I'll put you. You can have fun. Go with the pitchers.
All right. Number 1 is the boy Jack Flaherty. 8-0 on the season. I think he's got a 2.54 ERA now. His last performance, he did pretty good. We won 5-2. Pitching out of his mind this year. Best start for a Cardinals pitcher since Bob Gibson. That's 1970s, 60s. It's a long time ago, more than 40 years ago. Well, he's out of his mind right now. Aaron how do you say this dude's name?
Savell, Savelli. Yeah, I'd
Savalli.
say Saval.
Well,
Saval.
He's got 6 wins with the Indians. That's pretty impressive with how bad they are this season. So good for Aaron Savalli. Kershaw and Urias, so they're going to be up there all season just because they're on the Dodgers. They win games. That's what they do. Trevor Rogers is surprising, though, for the Marlins, 6 wins. What's his ERA? Do you mind clicking on his name real quick so we can check his ERA and his
Go
whip?
Fish. Go Fish.
1.7 ERA, 65 Ks, and a 1.05 whip. This guy is pitching out of his mind. That is one of the best whips. That whip, 1.05, a 1.10 is really good. So with a 1.05 and a 1.7 ERA, he's out of his mind, right? He's only 23 years old. This guy's crazy. This team should be way better than what they are right now. And it's sad because Trevor Rogers and Sandy Alcantara are the only ones trying to win games for the squad.
I think this is their pitching rotation right here. Rogers, Alcantara.
I don't think Pablo Lopez is doing good this season at all. I'm pretty sure he's got like a high ERA. It's not too bad. A 3.
No,
but he's 1-3 with a 1.2 whip, which is okay. I mean, Trevor Rogers out of his mind right now. Will probably be in the debate for NL Cy Young.
Yeah,
I don't know. He won't win it, but he'll be in the debate because DeGrom's going to win it.
Right here. I'll zoom all the way in. There's your man right there.
Yeah, that's your man. We'll go to ERA right now. Jacob DeGrom with a 0.6. That should be 0.0 right now. Jacob DeGrom is the best pitcher in baseball. If he finishes his career and stays healthy, will debatably be a top 5 pitcher of all time. It's like not even a question. The dude he throws 102 miles per hour. If he just maybe throws the ball lighter without getting injured, if he wins a World Series, he's already a Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Without that ring, he's
still a Hall of Famer.
Brandon Woodruff, the 1.5. It's honestly surprising how good he's doing because he kind of just bursted onto the scene in 2019 and it just has been great ever since for the Brewers, which kind of sucks because the Cardinals lost to him last time he played the Brewers. But Kevin Gausman, don't know how in the world he is up here. He's just pitching great this season for the Giants, the 1.6. John Means, apparently I didn't even know he's been on the team for a few years now. I thought he was a rookie this whole time. I've never heard of him before until this season. And he almost threw a perfect game. And now he's got a 1.7 ERA. Oh, Pete Alonso's on the 10-day IL I see over there to the right.
Yeah, his wrist.
Trevor Rogers, 1.7. We already talked about him. He's probably going to be in the race for Cy Young as well as all those guys right there. And that ERA and the wins are going to be in the race for Cy Young. All those pitchers are out of their mind right now. Saves, Mark Melancon saved his career a couple of years ago. And he's just been one of the best relief pitcher in the MLB since. Alex Reyes is somehow with 13 saves just because the Cardinals, that's their go-to guy, him and Genesis Cabrera. Alex Reyes throws 98 miles per hour and walks 2 batters before he gets a couple of strikeouts. Ian Kennedy, I thought he was a starting pitcher a couple of years ago.
He was. I think he got kicked to the back. I like Mark the Shark Melancon out of this whole list. Well, no, honestly, I do like him, but I think
Chapman's the best relief pitcher in that list just because Chapman, he's been consistent his whole career. He throws 104 miles per hour almost all the time. Shane Bieber, one of the best pitchers in the MLB. It's sad how high his ERA is right now. But, I mean, look at he's going to have 200 strikeouts this season. Garrett Cole's going to hit 200 strikeouts. Tyler Glasnow is probably going to hit 200 strikeouts if these pitchers can just keep up with the dead balls.
Yeah, and I mean quality starters. I don't really think that.
So a quality start is like they pitch, I believe, 6 innings without giving up more than a run or 2.
No, that I don't think anyone cares about that.
I mean, yeah, I don't really care. A quality starts, they're cool, but they're not like it doesn't really make you a good. I mean, it makes you a good pitcher, but it doesn't at the same time. Whip, ERA is more of a. I mean, you don't really look at wins and losses anymore and be like, oh, he's a good pitcher because Jacob DeGrom is just pitching out of his mind with a terrible team. No offense. He just doesn't get any run support.
No taken. We beat you.
Well, not a terrible team. They just you guys are a good team, but when you play with Jacob DeGrom on the mound, you guys are a terrible team because you don't get any run support for him.
No.
But you
I
guys are a
agree with
good
you.
team without Jacob deGrom on the mound.
If I was in charge of the Mets, I'd fire Luis Rojas. I don't like Luis Rojas. I don't think he's a good manager. I think Beltran should have been manager. I don't care what any of the critics say. I don't care what any of you Astro losers, fans, haters. I don't care. He's a good player.
I'm
He's a
over the
good.
whole scandal. Who
You just,
cares?
bro, let him be a manager. It's. I like Beltran. He would be a good help for these guys. He's a great hitter. He's a Hall of Famer. This doesn't affect his Hall of Fame status, the cheating scandal. He's a Hall of Famer. Bottom line, Carlos Beltran's a Hall of Famer.
Who
I
cares
like
about the
him.
cheating scandal? It's over. Like
He should have been a
it's
manager. He should have been our
baseball.
manager.
If you can't hit a baseball, you can't win. They still have to hit the ball if you're throwing it. I
And
mean,
you know what I like about the Astros? They're proving people wrong because every year they're in the playoffs still. And people say they're cheating. They're cheating. No, they're
Altuve is
just good.
stinking it up though for the past couple of
They're
years.
just good though. Like everyone, all the Yankees. This is why I
They've
don't
lost
like
a
the
lot of
Yankees.
players too. They've lost Josh Reddick. They've lost George Springer. They lost Garrett Cole. They've lost a lot of players off that team. Roberto Osuna
Yeah.
is off the team. Like they've lost a lot of players and they're still making the playoffs.
And you know who hates them the most? Yankee fans, because they're the most, they're the biggest losers in baseball. Out of a fan base, they cry all the time. Oh, we're not in the playoffs, this, that. And all they do is bring up 27 rings. Listen, I like the past too. Mets have been to the World
Give
Series
me a
in
break
this
about their
decade
27
before they
rings.
have.
You have 27 rings because you won them all with Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. Like you had a great team a long time ago. Like, come on now. Derek Jeter won some rings for you. You haven't had a good team since Jeter.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Well, if
You're
they've
right
had a
about
good
that.
team, they just can't win the playoffs.
But yeah, but like back to the Astros, I don't like how they get all this slander and they go like it's a shame to it. Dude, this happened 3 years ago. If you really had a problem with it, I know it came out. You should have did like what are you gonna do? Fight a player? What are you gonna curse them out? They don't care.
They're sore losers. That's all
They're
it
getting
is.
paid millions of dollars and they have a ring on their finger. So your fat ass, no offense, could just go home and cry about it because it doesn't
They
matter.
made the World Series right after it, and they lost
Literally,
to the
the
Nationals.
the Astros, I'm not defending them, but they just proved themselves. Like I'm just sick and tired of it. There's no shame no more. They're proving themselves. They have guys. Lance McCullers came back. He's amazing. He is a great pitcher. He's carrying that rotation. Correa's having a decent season.
Is
Bregman,
Verlander
good
healthy?
season. No, I don't think so. Zach Greinke, Grandpa
Oh,
Greinke, who
he's
throws
doing
40
great
miles
this
an
season.
hour. He's doing great this season. It's just crazy to me, man, how the Astros are still getting slandered. Like, just stop it. And also, we put too many no hitters. I'm just ranting today. I'm just one of those moods to yell at
Hey,
the
go for it,
MLB.
dude. Go for it. It's all
There's
you.
too many. There's too many no hitters. Now, as a pitcher, because I pitched in college and I pitched basically my whole life, there's never. You can never say there's too many no hitters, but it's getting like something's weird. Something's going on in the MLB now. 7 or 8 no hitters already, dude, and we're like not even halfway through the season. We're still in the beginning. Like there's
Yep.
random guys throwing these no hitters. You want to talk about the Astros cheating? I think that's thrown out the window now. Because if there's more pitchers who keep throwing no hitters, something's got to be up with these baseballs. And I know it's just scattered teams, but think about it. It's against the same teams. Like I'm not throwing conspiracy theories in there, but the Mariners got no hit, the Indians got no hit, the
Teams are just
Tigers.
bad.
Like there's something going on with these baseballs. And I know there was the dead ball era. There's all these different things, but it comes to a point where it's just a baseball. Like just throw it. I know, but there's been a lot of complaints with changing of the laces, like all this stuff. It's just a baseball. I just think too many hitters is weird because It's one of the hardest things to do in baseball. 27 outs of no one touching the baseball, no one getting a hit, and there's 8 of them this season.
Yeah.
Something's up, dude. Something has to be up.
I agree. And by the way, Verlander's out with Tommy John. I forgot he had Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, I mean, what's your standpoint on the no hitters? Because I just think it's a lot.
I mean, I like to see it. I think it's good for like, if you like watching defense, then cool. But it's boring. All these no hitters, like, yeah, it's cool. It's history books. If they keep getting no hitters are going to be they're not going to be not as cool here soon if they just keep getting no hitters. Because we almost had a perfect game, 2 perfect games this season. We almost had 2 perfect games. Carlos Rendon, who he hit a pitcher or hit a batter, and then John Means, where he threw a wild pitch. They credited a wild pitch. Apparently, a wild pitch doesn't get you a perfect game. Like, it's not good for the game. They need to make the ball where it's just like how they did 10 years ago, where it's just a ball and not make it heavier or whatever they're making it. It's stupid. Like I don't. Rob Manfred needs to figure out if he wants to be the commissioner or not, because at this point they need to get a new commissioner. Make Adam Silver be the commissioner of everything.
We're making change happen. The hot seat got heated today. The hot seat got heated.
You know what? Rob Manfred's gonna be in our hot seat next week. I do not like Rob Manfred at all.
Listen, I can keep going. I have
go. Hey, go.
It's a hot seat. It's heated. I think I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it up because I want to see what happens this weekend. Because I want to see what happens with each team. I want to see what happens with each player. I just had to get that off my chest about this because I love baseball. I love this sport, but something's fishy with the no hitters going on. And the Cardinals gambling's a strong thing too now. So I think that has something to do with it, but I'm not 100% sure because that's impossible to gamble on a no hitter.
And also, Cardinals haven't thrown a no hitter since 2001, a long time ago. Guarantee we get one this year. Guarantee. Everyone's getting one. We'll get one eventually.
Marlins get one. I'm not watching baseball no more. I will lose my mind.
Trevor Rogers might get one.
Actually, I take it back. You're right. If the Orioles get a no-hitter or the Angels.
No, they had one. John Means had one. John Means had a no-hitter.
Oh my God. Angels. If the Angels or Niners.
Ohtani gets his no-hitter.
If they get no-hitters, I'll go watch basketball or I'll go watch hockey. Go Avalanche, man. By the way. Go Avs, go. Go Avs, go.
No, go Blues. What are you doing?
I'm an Avalanche fan, man. I know they're playing St. Louis, too. Go Avs, go. Let's go Avs.
Boo. Let's go Blues. I think we play tonight.
Avs and Islanders. I like the Avs, man. Nate McKinnon's going to win the Hart.
Man, dude, the Blues were so good a couple of years ago in the second half of the season, and now we're just here. Bennington's having a terrible season. Hopefully we can win the next 4 games against you guys.
Who do you got in the basketball playoffs?
I think the Nets win it all. The Nets team is healthy with James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Nicholas Claxton, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. Like, that team is unreal. That Bucks team is good. The Sixers are good. I think the Warriors can make a push. They probably won't get out of the second round. I don't think the Lakers make it. I think the Jazz or the Suns will come out in the West.
I want the Jazz to win.
That'd be cool to see the Jazz win because have the Jazz ever won a NBA Finals? They didn't beat Jordan in the 90s. They definitely didn't. I don't know. I'm going to double check. I don't think they've ever won an NBA Finals.
I'm going to throw a little trivia at you really quick. Which major league team has the longest active no-hitter drought?
Well, the Cardinals haven't done it since 2001. That's already 20 years. Have the Rangers probably since Nolan Ryan probably threw one?
I could give you a hint. It's an AL team.
I'm going to say Rangers. Yankees?
Nope. Cleveland Indians.
Oh, Yankees just threw one.
Cleveland Indians, 1981.
Really? 1981? Dang.
Yep.
I know Kluber never got one for him, but
1981 was the last time the Indians threw a no-hitter. Which is crazy.
That makes me feel good. Makes me feel better about the Cardinals then. Yeah. That's 40 years ago. At least the Cardinals is 20.
And now I know we did rapid questions last week. And
by the way, the Jazz have never won a championship.
Damn, that's disappointing.
Look at me knowing my history somewhat.
We're gonna do what we did last week. A little rapid question. I don't have any questions for you this week besides that little trivia thing. But if you have any questions for me, you got to shoot them at me because I'm ready.
I'll give you a trivia question.
Shoot.
Who is the last Cardinals pitcher to win Cy Young?
Chris Carpenter.
I'm going to double check that because I think it might be Wainwright.
Oh.
I think it's Uncle Charlie. No, it's not Uncle Charlie. Man, I don't even know it. I gave you a thing that I didn't even know.
You know who threw the Mets last only no-hitter? Johan.
Chris Carpenter was our last pitcher who won Cy Young.
Oh, let's go. I got it right. Look at that.
You.
I know baseball.
I was thinking it was either Uncle Charlie or Chris Carpenter.
That's the only two. I'm being real with you. That's the only two Cardinals pitchers I know.
Yeah, since Jack Flaherty, we haven't really had Like Wainwright and Chris Carpenter have been our two aces since 2005. So, I mean,
Yeah.
what were you about to say, though?
Oh no, nothing. I was just saying the last only Mets no hitter was Johan Santana that I remember.
Oh, how long
But
ago was
I
that?
think 2012, 20 yeah,
What's he
2012 I
up to
think.
right now? Johan
He's
Santana.
he's a Twins coach now. He's like the Twins pitching
Oh,
coach
okay,
or
that's cool.
something.
Oh, dude, did you?
We ran through everything. I mean, it was a fun Friday. Things were a
Yeah, it was
little
a fun
loosey this
Friday.
week. It was a fun Friday.
Yeah, it's been a little
Loose.
hard to get our schedules
I
to
know.
match up.
Yeah, sorry guys. We've been busy. Chase has been doing his play-by-play and his stuff.
Baseball
I've been
season's
doing
almost over high
baseball. Yeah.
school wise. So, I mean, I'll be a lot more free here more often. I've
Yeah.
just been like, I work every day, Monday through Friday. I'm only off on the weekends. And then my
Same.
family's trying to do stuff on the weekends because we don't have the
Yeah.
week to do stuff. It's just right now it's hectic. But once work starts slowing down, a lot more episodes coming for you guys.
We'll work on some daily content too, because not every week we can sit down and talk for an hour, even though we love to do it, but our
Yeah.
schedule is just hard. So we'll throw in maybe 30-minute episodes, 20-minute or something
I mean,
just
heck,
quick.
like even John Boy, how he does his stuff. I don't want to copy his style, but maybe at one
Yeah.
point we can like do commentary over a baseball game or something.
Yeah, we'll do
Via
we'll
Zoom
do
or
exciting.
something.
Whatever you guys want, just drop it in the comments. Drop everything in the comments. Hit the share button, hit the like button, tell your friends about us. This week was a fun week. We got more to come for you guys. It's a long season ahead of us.
Very long. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good season.
I'm excited too. I'm very excited. I'm very happy to do this podcast. I'm very fortunate. I get to work with my friend Chase, who I met in Full Sail. It's been very fun for me. This has been a dream for me and a long time thing for me to do a podcast about baseball. I'm very passionate about it, and I thank everyone who listens to this because it
Also,
makes me feel good.
I
So
think a
thank
lot
you
of people
guys.
don't like baseball, Matt. So I think what we need to start doing is also intertwine other things too. Like maybe once the NBA playoffs start, we can start talking about that as well. We can just
Yeah.
mix everything. Like when the NFL starts and MLB slows down, start talking about NFL. I know you're a big Browns fan, so
Love my brownies.
so
Go
we'll start.
Browns, go.
Well, I'm a Broncos fan, so we can talk football.
Aaron Rodgers might be going to the Broncos.
Dude, if he gets straight to the Broncos, I will get
Aaron
an Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers
might be
jersey.
going to the Broncos.
Dude, if we can get Aaron Rodgers to win the Super Bowl next year, that's 100% facts. We'll beat
He
the
might go to
Bucks.
there. He might go there.
I hope that Packers franchise is stupid enough to trade away their greatest quarterback of all time. Man, what they've done to him, like they've got him no help in the past 4 years. Like Devontae Adams was the last wide receiver they've drafted that's been a Pro Bowler.
You want to talk about something else before? Because I want to get off baseball really quick. Boxing, Logan Paul sucks. He's losing to Floyd. Bryce Hall, you're a TikToker. Stick to TikTok. You suck. You're not good.
That's going to be
That's
interesting.
a joke. That I could go.
FaZe Jarvis is boxing too, isn't he? FaZe Jarvis.
It's basically a money thing. That's all it is. They're all losers. I mean, they're making more money than me, but listen,
watch Logan Paul beat Floyd, dude.
I'd get in the ring and I'd piece all them up if I wanted to. I'd take a punch or two, but I would get in the ring.
Oh, yeah, you get there for 10 seconds,
we're
you get
YouTubers
$50 million.
now. We're YouTubers
Technically,
now. So
yeah,
honestly, I'll start the beef. Anyone on TikTok.
Who are we calling out right now, Matt?
Let's call it anyone.
John Boy Media. John Boy Media.
John Boy Media.
We want you guys. Us two versus you two. Come on.
I'll take on
John
anybody.
Boy. We're coming for you.
Give me a ring. That's it. I'll come for anybody.
Everybody is on John Boy's side on that one. We're gonna have no fans on that side. Like
Listen,
our fans, we love our fans, but John Boy, they're his fans. Like I remember I saw a video one time. This kid tried remaking like a John Boy type style video, and the comments were hating on this kid. They were like, "Dude, don't make this video. Don't make any more.
Can I be honest with you?
You don't have that good of a personality as John Boy." It's like, oh my gosh, dude.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know who John Boy is. So John
Look
Boy,
him up on YouTube.
Take it personal, John Boy. I don't know who you are.
He's hilarious, man. He is.
And if there's a boxing matchup, just know I'm ready.
Matt versus John Boy.
John Boy.
That'd be funny.
That's it. That's it for this week. Thank you guys. I appreciate everyone who's listening.
Thanks,
Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. More content coming soon. Be sure to subscribe. Go crazy, guys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. The pandemic's almost over.
Almost.
Let's hope everyone
so
gets
close.
back to normal.
And share the video. Share the video with your friends and family.
Share it. Everyone share it. We'll do it. Honestly, we'll do giveaway because I have a lot of cool stuff in my collection. If we get to
I don't got a lot of stuff to give away,
subscribers,
but
I got
give away my autograph.
If we get 100 subscribers, I will give away an autographed ball of a mystery player. It'll be somebody good, a mystery ball. So we'll put that in the description, in the comments, whatever.
Bro, I'm going to
Get
start sending
100
stuff to you so you can
subscribers.
get it signed for me.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Well, once we hit 100 subscribers, I will give something away. So you guys heard it. Subscribe. You'll get something cool. Trust me, you'll get something cool.
Well, you heard it here first. Subscribe to us, and you'll get a free signed ball from Matt Diggs.
I'm Matthew DiGaetano. That's Chase Sellers. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoy everything. And we appreciate you guys. Every week we say it. I mean, I'm thankful to even be doing this with my friend Chase. It's a dream for me. Thank you guys for listening. More content to come. We got a long way to go. Chase, anything to say?
I mean, you nailed the head on the coffin right there. You did a good job, Matt. Good job.
Thank you guys, everyone. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's a wrap.
Let's go, dude.
We gotta edit out that. We gotta edit out.
Oh
that
yeah,
yeah,
man. Yeah. Do you want to do it before you send it to me?
I don't know how to do that.
You know how to use Premiere Pro?
No.
I'll do it then. I can do it.
Oh, bad. I mean, honestly, I don't even. I mean, we can leave it in there, but.
Nah, I'll do it. I'm getting out of there. I'm getting out of there.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't want to change anything. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Let me have a good weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and end this meeting.
All right, stay safe, man.
Yeah, I'm my bad. I just gotta go party and stuff. Well, I'm you
gotta go party? Okay. All right, bro. Have fun.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Wait, I want to make sure I save the recording, so I'm just gonna click stop recording. Right.
Okay.